Okay, my name is What Capital. Many of you know me as What Currency on TikTok. Yeah. So I want to give you guys a simple trade recap whereby I took during the week. Just like a recap too. Yeah. So me, I trade what name again? CRT. You understand? CRT/SLP. Because I use CRT for my bias of the market. You understand? I use CRT to identify where the market is going to. That is directional bias. Then I use SLP, which is my normal strategy. That is structure, liquidity, and point of interest to identify my entry and where I'll put my stop loss and entry, all kind of stuff like that. You understand? So on this, like the Solana whereby I show you that whereby I showed you. So I'll just show you how I get this Solana. You understand how I get the bias of this Solana. So I went to the higher time frame, which is the 1 week time frame. Now this every candle that form in the 1 week time frame, it close at, just say this candle form at 1 week time frame, it close at the next week. You understand? Each candle that form in this 1 week time frame close at the next week. Guys, that candle stayed for 1 week before it closed, and form another candle again. Another candle stayed for 1 week before it closed. You understand that kind of stuff now? Yeah, that's a candle. Is any time frame that you open, that you're using, each candle open and close within that range of that hour. You understand? It can't open within 1 hour time. It can open around 8 o'clock. Its closing will be like 9 o'clock. That's on the 1 hour time frame. You understand? So that's easy. So, for example, now according to my CRT, we have our accumulation candle, which is bullish, right? And we have our manipulation candle, which is already bearish already. So we're expecting for this manipulation candle now to close and give us our distribution candle. You understand? This CRT is an independent CRT because you have no key level. I didn't mean this week. This manipulation week now tapping this zone like this zone here. You can see this zone is the key level whereby market very is reacting from, because in every CRT that have key level, the manipulation can have to be reacting from a key level. But if you're not reacting from a key level, and even this one, I won't call this one a key level. I don't know what to call this one sharp, but for me it's not a key level, right? And it means I'm reacting from this zone here like this. I'll call this is a fair value gap whereby it's reacting from. But me, I don't trade CRT fair value gap. I'll just identify it as independent CRT. You understand? So you can see that as this 1 week close, it formed another candle, and that candle broke it. That candle broke it. This manipulation candle broke it and came back to return to it again and be manipulating within the zone, whether it could be valid, whether it could be invalid. You understand? Whether it go to close in the middle to be valid or break it out to be invalid. You understand? So that's what manipulation candle is using. So that's why you have to have patience. Not to go wrong, go find entry. You have to have patience. When it's close bearish, before you know you can find entry. But if you close bullish, you cannot find any entry. What is invalid is already validated or being invalid. Yeah. So for CRT, this is our identify which line I'm marking out for you here. This is CRT high, and there it is. I'll also enlarge my screen very soon. Alright. This CRT low. Understand? Okay. Or better this way. So we already have our CRT and CRT low already. And price already have already formed a distribution candle. And however, I have to find our entry. So that when market we to find our entry, then after find our entry now, market this distribution candle now tapping our entry and start selling to the downside. You understand? That's what the use of this distribution candle. This distribution candle go and tapping your entry and start selling down to the downside. That's your distribution candle. Without you confirming your manipulation candle, you cannot find a distribution candle which is valid for you. You understand? So now we go to this is the 1 week time frame. You understand? You have to go to use your 1 week time frame to find your entry, to find your bias of the market, which is your CRT. You have to use from 2 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes to find your entry on this CRT, which is 1 week CRT. If you use your daily CRT, if you use your daily time frame to find your CRT, you have to also find your entry with 30 minutes or 1 hour or 15 minutes. Then if you're using 4 hours to find your bias of CRT, then you have to use your 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and 30 minutes to find your entry. You understand? Sometimes when that daily too, you can find your entry with a lower time frame and daily time frame also. Yeah, I've seen it work with lower time frame. Yeah, with some crypto pairs. So now what we'll go to our just 30 minutes time frame. Yeah, to find our entry. Our entry is SLP, as I said. To find our entry. You understand?
That's the support and resistance too.
This one.
I said that's the same support and resistance.
The SLP.
The high and the low.
Yeah. Okay, man. Yeah, the support on this number it isn't from what we I want to do. So you can see that this is what a change of character. If you can identify, if you notice a change of character, see market was going up. They break this zone, but you didn't really break it down. They speak from another higher high, but this higher high is like how will I put this for you? How will I put this one for you like this now? Okay, this it broke this high. My God, how will I put this for you? Come on, let me see how this fight for you. Where you can see that the market is coming from where? From this downside here. You understand? Okay, from here like this. Okay, from here. This looks like a structure. Looks like forming a structure. Don't put it that way. This is structure. Then it just came down here. Form a little structure. It's like form a little structure. Then broke past it to the downside. We make it to change character. Let's put it that way. We make it to change character. It becomes a what? Market structure. Or you can call it change of character. Right? You can call it change of character. So after a change of character, according to my rules of picking the point of interest, have you ever inducement, right? Like
yes, I've heard that.
So inducement becomes what? The first value pullback after a point of interest or an MSS, stuff like that, or a breaker block. You understand? So after the market change character, it gave us what? It gave us a value pullback. This is going a value pullback and pulled down to the downside. And pulled back to the downside and came back up again. This value pullback became what? An inducement. You understand? So you can see for us now, basically, so to wait for it, this can come and tap in this zone to start what? To start selling. Because here is a breaker block. But see, this week for me, inducement already mitigate this breaker block already. So we have to look for what? Another breaker block up. You understand?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. That's what we look for. So now you can see that this CRT line, this CRT high now give us an entry close to this what? Breaker block. Give us an entry close to the breaker block. So that's why just shift it here. It becomes an entry. It becomes a breaker block for market to react to. Or this one too can also be called a breaker block for market to react to. You understand? So that is it. So
it's actually that.
Yeah. We'll find our shorts and what? Set it downside. Now, for to put your stop loss is another thing. Where to place your stop loss. Now, basically, you can place your stop loss below this place here. There is within this zone here, if you want to. And also, you can put your stop loss within this range of this candle. Because see, we're already picking this zone already as our entry, right? So here like this now, so to be an entry also. Here it could be a sniper entry. If we use this one, it's going to be a sniper entry. We have to just adjust it small. So it will pass it a little bit, if at all. This candle, this long candle is here. So let's just put it above it a little bit. For you just stay there. So no matter what, no matter the market reacts, no go hit your SL. So that zone is more valid. We also pick our point of interest. Yes, okay. So it's downside. Let's see, guys. 15 naira. But if you want to use the stop loss, you do stop loss a little bit to this range. Because normal hammer take one stop loss sometimes. So let's put it above here like this, okay? Give at least. You see nothing at least 18, 17, 18 and up. It's not going down. You can see this 16 around. If it doesn't use it more, I can't have anything about no shot. You see at least. Some people do have psychological issue with holding long trade like this, because if they go take like 1 week before it trigger and starts selling down. Some people can just reduce it to just target your easy 10 hour or 11 hour, that kind of thing. Target 10 hour and leave the market. You understand? It's not about to target your 10 hour and leave the market. Sometimes the market do that anyhow. So you target your 10 hour and leave the market is better. Or you just suppose get mind, they go see hold to the last place. Market entry. You understand? CRT mostly respects a lot of crypto pairs, mostly Solana, that go to USDT, BTC, and Avas. For me, that's what I'm saying now. Okay. So that's the thing is, I believe this my entry like SMC now. This is like SMC now.
Almost like support and resistance, and it's sharp.
Due to the bias of the market now. Due to I think CRT for the bias of the market, that's why giving us like support and resistance. stuff like that. So this is a range. Anything like this is CRT range. Inside it, anything inside it is a CRT range. Anything inside is CRT range. So it's not really hard like that. They might say if it's be your SLP or I don't know what like that is again. Say SMC. It's more easy.
Smart money concept.
Yeah. Look at this. This day I'm going to see that the mistake of this night. Just look up for the 1 week time. You didn't see that. You can see same thing that Plana did also. Let's see what's the entry for you. This is CRT high. This is CRT low.
Huh?
Right.
I'm done for now. Sorry, I'm coming.
Okay. This is CRT high. This is CRT low. So I'm actually happy about my trading. So now you go down to like 2 hours or 1 hour time frame, 30 minutes time frame to find your entry. Let's see. Okay.
Break that up that high.
Yeah. Market take more like that. Easy. This become my favorite bank now. This is not inducement. The MSS, I can't what I do that MSS. MSS. Right? So now waiting for market to come and what? Happy in this zone. Okay, it's entry because not mitigated. I don't really see use my market this zone. I'm going to say mitigated and use this zone as an entry. You understand? And if you use my phone within this zone, you use this up zone as an entry. You understand? Because what is unmitigated already. Anyone that it is meant to use final entry upward. Here that becomes our what? Point of interest here. Becomes our point of interest into zone here. Become a point of interest. Yeah, but market didn't respect it. Market didn't respect that one. That's what because here becomes that become a breaker block. The price will come and react to it. It's a very close to I think we react from it. Cancel. You can decide. Level arrow. See the market came and used it. You know how we set up here. You understand? And this is I feel like most of the guys respect always the one and see everything. Because you don't easy version of the action. So this other one was waiting for it. It's still valid. So we'll see what we can do on this Monday. That's around 12 o'clock today. We'll see it's miracle. 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, sir. We'll see this candle will close. Then from another distribution candle, which will come and tap in the point of interest and set to this low. That's why I was saying the interest within this zone. But we cannot find any point of interest for now. Because market come and evaluate it or anything like that.
Okay.
For now, this is the point of interest. This is the point of interest for now. Coming in, we go to other things. This setup, change of character. This person engulfing where person can react to what. For me, using 1 hour sometimes is very good. Let me see the 15 minutes. Let me see that we have 15 minutes time for crazy. Let's watch that. Market come and react. Become react from this engulfing here. There's engulfing candle here. Then inducement here. But for me, this zone still look engulfing too, so it's still valid for me. That 1 hour. So this 1 hour is valid for me. This is it. There is you market give us our confirmation. That is from 3 Sunday back. That's around around 1 a.m. or 12 a.m. this night. So this market structure shifts for me.
Okay.
This is an inducement. But see what you know get to as a valid zone. It's like when that candle close first, now this is the for our entry. Again like this, market becomes on this one and that one. Get to the downside.
It's a sharp move actually. That's it.
Really hard. I don't know it's not too hard like that.
Can we talk later?
No problem. Right on.